NativeSonz Podcast, episode 36. 36, Teresita. Finally got back on the bus over here, man. NativeSonz Podcast, episode 36. I'm D.E.O, and of course,
I'm Sonz.
And today, and shout out to Dregs1. He's on other business right now, so we got a guest. And he's definitely a Frisco legend.
Indeed.
He is a hip-hop legend turned food and beverage legend. You know what I'm saying? We got the one and only Don Toriano representing Vegan Mob.
It's the mob.
The Vegan Mob boss. What's popping with you,
What's
man?
What's going on, man? What's happening?
Hey, coolin', man. Shit, I don't even know where to begin, man. But how you feeling? How's everybody feeling?
Everything beautiful.
Sean G, how you feeling?
I feel good.
Hell yeah.
How you feeling?
I don't want to use the word overwhelmed, but it's just busy, bro. Like, I've been getting hella busy. We was talking about it off mic, just juggling and trying to manage, all your endeavors and all your business, really, and just kind of keep everything on point. And Toriano, I know you can attest to this, trying to, you know what I'm saying, just trying to get your business to work for itself without having to be too hands-on. That's kind of where I am right now, trying to get a little bit more automated right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm cool. You know, some good problems, as you know, staying busy. Of course, ain't a bad thing. It is. I gotta learn how to manage a little bit better, though.
Totally.
Yeah. But
we all learn. Toriano, how you learning?
Man, I'm learning day by day.
Man, you guys just jumping the fire. What is it? Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Into the fire. Yeah.
Into the fire, man. You know. But Bob Proctor, he say, you don't gotta know everything, you just gotta do.
Period.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Especially being an entrepreneur, because being hood entrepreneur, because we didn't go to school for this. We ain't doing no business school. We ain't got no degrees in this shit. We just doing this shit.
Right. Exactly.
You feel me?
Yes,
but
sir.
shit, man, big bro, let's start from the top, man.
Let's do it.
Who is Don Toriano?
Don Toriano. That's me. rapper.
Yeah. Let's start there.
I started rapping at As Young No.
YK.
The Bad Seed. You know, my first album came out when I was 17. I started recording it when I was 15. And then I went on to be on D.E.O Records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Quinn.
The classic D.E.O Records.
D.E.O family. It's still D.E.O for life.
Course,
you know what I'm saying? Quinn, Bailey, Rich, Willie Hen, Rich Rocker.
Yeah. The family.
The whole family. Bugs, Bentley, you know what I'm saying? Skyballer. Man, let's go deep. You feel me?
For sure.
And it turned to Don Toriano because Young No.
I was gonna ask that.
My person that I was signed to at first wouldn't give up the name Young No. And so Quinn and Mess gave me the name Don Toriano.
Okay. See, that's breaking. I didn't know that.
They gave me the name Don Toriano. So they say you can't be named like a mob boss name without nobody naming you.
Period.
So I didn't give myself that name. They were like, you Don Toriano.
That's dope. So you got blessed by two legends.
I got blessed by two legends. Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
So how did, obviously for people that don't know, you was in a group called Fully Loaded. And two of your members were, other legends, other Frisco legends. Big Rich and Bailey.
Yep.
But from what I was told, the way Big Rich kind of explains it, that you was the OG.
Yeah.
And it was like they were looking at it as them being a privilege to be in a group with you because you already had a project out, an album out.
Right.
You was kind of already established. So explain how the group came together.
Man, see, I always be telling my young cousin, man, King Saito, shout out King Saito.
Yeah.
I tell him this all the time. Cause Saito is from EPA, right, Menlo Park, and it really started deep. Like, so back in the days, my first real tour was like with Never Legal.
Okay.
Never Legal.
Yeah.
For y'all who don't know who Never Legal is, they are the Hood Stars.
Yeah.
Before they were Hood Stars, they were called Never Legal, and I watched how their chemistry was, and I was a solo artist, and so I was like, I was by myself everywhere, but I see them, they had support, and it was raw, like they would finish off each other's rhymes,
right.
And, they fed off of each other's energy, and it made them just look that much doper. You know what I'm saying? And so I went back and I was like, I want to put together my group.
Yeah.
So what I did is Big Rich was coming around, Bailey was tight, and I was like, yo, Rich was making beats, and he was rapping. I was like, BRP. You know what I'm saying? OG BRP,
yeah,
man. And he was making beats, and I told him come through one time, and he came through, and then I was like, let's get Bailey in the group. I got Bailey in the group, and then first we were full-fledged.
I don't think nobody knew that.
Nope, nobody knows that. And then my partners from West Point already have full-fledged. Shout out. Baby Finster.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Finn and
Yep, and I went to school with them. Then my guy, I went to school to Hoover with them. Okay. You feel me? I've been knowing them since we was like 11.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're my peoples. Like, and so we changed to Fully Loaded. And it worked for us. And so I put us in a group together because I felt like I wanted that same like energy and that same support.
Yeah.
It's like I saw Never Legal have.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and when I did, we got it. Like,
why Big Rich and why Bailey?
Cause it was raw.
Yeah.
And they had respect and they had love for me. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like they was already rapping. Everybody's like rapping. We was all rapping like everybody. We would go to Big Rich house and it'd be us, the Gamblers. That was the first song we had was like Fully Loaded and the Gamblers, but we wasn't a group yet. Mm-hmm. And we sounded hella dope together. And so I was like, yo, let's do this
That's
group.
That's how most groups got put together.
Yeah, we sounded dope. And it was like a perfect mix, like a perfect match.
Yeah.
And we fed off of each other like that's just like us.
So what years are these? This is what?
1998.
98.
Yep, 1998. And what you call it? I put together. I was in high school. They were still in high school, and then I went to go pick up. But I'd be picking up Bailey and Rich from Wash every day. I went to Mac.
Okay.
I went to to Hunters Point School, and that's how I'll be cool. Like I'm cool with hella people out to Point.
Yeah.
Because I went to school in a Hunters Point School. And them is all
Mac
my
was
folks.
Definitely a Hunters Point
Mac
School.
was a Hunters Point School. And so I would be hanging out at Wash every day because that was where all my friends were. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's how that started. People talking about we need to talk food. I'm telling my story up on here of how I became Don Toriano. We gonna get to the food.
They gotta wait.
You gotta wait for a minute,
whole
baby.
History before that.
Yeah. You know, hey Vito, I see you, baby. What's up? So this the run up. So if you want to hear the whole story, you can hear the whole story. Or, you know what I'm saying? You can tap out, baby. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? And so that's how I came up. So I would pick them up every day. And I graduated. We went to Kansas City in, was it 98?
99.
99.
And who was that with?
Well, because the song tell you, look what I done. It was with Quinn, Mac Dre.
Exactly. Tell that.
JT the Bigger Figure, Coolio the Underdog. But Mac Dre was my first favorite. That was like my favorite rapper growing up.
Yeah.
Right? And so to me, Mac Dre was like a dream to me. I was 18. You know what I'm saying? I got out there and we vibed instantly.
And he was fresh out.
Fresh out.
Yeah.
Fresh out. And so we got on the stage. Mac Dre hand me the mic when he was doing Stay On My Toes. Like I was in the back. He handed me the mic, do his background. Kick back, relax, let me bust one.
Yeah.
And don't trip if I cuss one. That's one. And that was like one of the highlights of my career. Was like, you know what I'm saying, backing up Mac Dre. And I became like one of his favorite Frisco rappers.
Yeah.
And that's where our relationship started, was in Kansas City. That was his first time ever in Kansas City. Was our first time ever in Kansas City. And so that was crucial when I heard what happened to Dre when he went back to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Because they love Dre. You know what I'm saying? So it was, I mean, they loved us all. They loved the Bay Area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So around that time was when the group was fully formed.
Yep, that's when the group was fully formed.
Yeah. And that first album was what?
Fully Loaded, Millennium, Attitude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Niggas was over the city with
did numbers.
Big ass jackets.
Yeah. we had our Gap jackets, man. You know what I'm saying? Cigars in our mouth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think I was the only one with the cigar in my mouth.
Yeah, and everybody had it in their hand.
Everybody else had it in their hand.
I remember when y'all first put them flyers out.
Yeah.
And, Bailey was in, he was in a group with M.A. Brother.
He
was with the Untouchables.
Yep, him and Dame.
Yeah, Dame.
And
Burn.
he was raw.
Yeah.
What you call it? M.A. brother. Burn. Yeah, he was hard. He was hard on the beat. Yeah. He did the beat, I believe. He did the beat for us.
The first beat?
Probably, yeah. It wasn't even Big Rich. Yeah. He did the first beat. Yeah. Yep. And then we just broke away. You know what I'm saying? And but then that was still all our folks.
Yeah. It was all Wash family.
Wash House. Yeah. That's like everybody think I went to Wash.
Yeah. Cause Bailey and Rich.
Cause Bailey and I, like I said, I used to be up there every day chilling.
Yeah. So but that first album wasn't on Done Deal though, right?
That was on Explosive Mode.
Yeah.
Turned
it was
Done
like
Deal.
A little imprint.
Yep, it turned to Done Deal.
Right.
Yep, it did turn to Done Deal. It was released on Done Deal.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one that came out normally, and then we re-released it.
When Bayside came in the picture.
I think it was a Bayside or it was one of them companies.
Done Deal. It was Bayside that went bankrupt.
Yeah, both of them.
But that was okay.
Yeah, we sold 50,000 copies
on the first album,
and we didn't see $50,000, and we didn't have no internet, no Instagram, none of that.
It was hand in hand.
It's hand in hand, yeah. It was crazy.
So that was off tour. Like, how did that happen? 50,000 units,
just going
independent.
We was all in Tower Records, independent, going on to like Colorado, going to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Chuck was sending out shout out Street Cred Chuck, man, Frisco Chuck, man, working with Nick Cannon doing Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
Yep. He's still going hard.
So it was basically y'all was kid stars and y'all were just hitting the streets.
Yep, kid stars hitting the streets.
State to state.
State to state.
And that shit added up to 50,000 units in the
50,000 units, yep.
Yeah. So basically, these young niggas need to get off their ass.
They need to get off their butts, man. They need to get off their ass. Yeah. Because y'all got this now. Y'all got Instagram.
Because I remember though, like, cause y'all definitely was state to state with the shit. Mm-hmm. And being young, you know, with us fresh into high school, by the time y'all had that second album out, it was hella inspiring to see people that we seen and that we knew, you know what I'm saying, in close proximity had an album out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of like gave us hope that, okay, we can at least press up a CD. You know what I'm saying? So, and this was, like you said, 99, 2000. And by the time Reloaded came out, y'all was damn near princes of the city at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We did something pretty big on that too. I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
That same company bankrupt. It was both.
And that was Bayside.
Bayside, because Tower Records was connected to Bayside. And so all Tower Records, all Tower Records.
So they was in cahoots.
Yep.
Wow. Yep. Okay. Damn.
So we lost twice. It's cool. It's cool, but that's all about the winning though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That led all the way up to this right now.
Right. You know? So I definitely want to get to that. So this was when Reloaded came out, the second fully loaded album. This was 2001, right?
2001.
And then we gonna skip some years. So 2002 was when the Heated Speeches came out.
Yep.
Which was the Done Deal compilation.
Right.
And what was the group album called?
Done Deal Family.
That shit
Done
was
Deal
raw as fuck.
Family, yeah.
And that was who?
Me, Quinn, Willie Hen, Bailey, Rich.
Yeah, we talking about the same Willie Hen from Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Same Willie Hen from Last Black Man Standing in San Francisco.
Yeah, who was the preacher.
The preacher in the movie, yeah.
From Scarface to Pride.
Same movie, same cat. He had an album with Scarface. Yeah.
So, that all from the Done Deal tree.
Man.
For real, though.
For real. Yeah.
So, that's just a little history. Trying to lay some foundation of let people know really who you really are. Like, the real ones know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why we all so proud of you now, because it's really unveiling of what you really evolved to, which is a motherfucking chef.
Right.
Which is crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I always loved to cook, though.
Yeah, so how was the business transition from being involved with music to being a chef and running the business? Like, how did that transition happen?
I feel like everything that I went through before owning this business led up to owning a business.
Okay.
Like, my music, my social media presence, my way of marketing, my way of just my style and the way my business is right now, like it's hip hop.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I believe like it all came up to this. Like, I always loved cooking as equally as I loved doing music. Mm-hmm. Like those were always my two things, was like music and cooking. Okay. Like I would go back and forth. I went to culinary academy when I was in Fully Loaded.
Oh shit, okay.
You know, but then, lasted for a second. Then I went back again, and then being that I was like still, living a life, I was still in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drugs. And
I want to get to that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Because my next question was going to be, my next question is, what made you go plant-based? Because you are 100% plant-based. Right?
Yeah.
You're not like
plant-based.
Not faking it. You're not fake vegan or nothing like that. Yeah. So what made that transition?
What made me go 100% plant-based is, so before I was plant-based, before I was living a positive lifestyle, I had all this negativity.
You was living life.
Living life. I was living life, you know what I'm saying? And along with the streets and all that was drugs and alcohol, and I didn't treat my body right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I almost died in 2010. I almost I flatlined. Like I had septic shock.
Yeah.
And that was due to alcoholism and mixing alcohol with different type of drugs. So like I had a toothache and I took some morphine. You know what I'm saying? But I still knew what the shit would do. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so I flatlined. And the doctor told my mom and my sister, like, be prepared for his death. So when I heard that I was dead, I changed my lifestyle. So when I changed my lifestyle with changing addiction, I started to change how I think and everything else. Then along with changing the way that I think, came along with changing the way that I eat. And so I've been trying to be plant-based since I became sober.
Really?
Yep, but it was just going back and forth. It was like hard. Like I would go vegetarian. I stopped eating pork for like 3 years. And I came back and I started eating it again. Yeah. And I stopped. And then 2017 November, everybody was catching the flu and getting sick. You know what I'm saying? There was like people were. You remember they were saying you was gonna die from the flu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it was like the worst.
Yeah, it was the worst flu ever. So I was like, I was spooked. I don't like getting sick. And so I was like, man, I told my wife, I was like, fuck this. I'm about to, first I was like, I'm going vegetarian. Mm. You feel me? And I was sneaking like Jack in the Box hamburgers and shit. And I was like, man, you about to die, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll die. You feel me? And you keep eating this shit. Yeah. And I can't tell my wife because she'll be, I feel like I told her now. I feel like she would be mad because I was being dishonest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I was like, the only way I can do this is if I stop eating meat. I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to eat meat no more. So I ain't ate no meat since then. And so then my wife turned it up a notch and said, let's watch What the Health.
Oh, yeah.
I watched What the Health and I was like, hell nah, I'm not finna eat none of that. Like the coagulated cow pus.
Dog.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I was like, this is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I want to live. And I seen like what it did for people. Like I seen people turning cancer and everything and, off of just the way they ate.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is
healing your body with
healing my body with food.
Yeah.
Like, and not only does it heal your body, but it heal your soul and it heal your mental and your spiritual. Like, you're not eating dead animals no more. You feel me? And so that makes you, I feel like eating dead animals, kid, you're not doing it on purpose, but it's putting some type of evil in your body.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying nobody wrong for doing it, but I'm saying what is part of my progression. Right. You get what I'm saying? Right. I ain't never here to judge nobody. Yes. Like I don't judge nobody that do what they do, because I loved meat at one point in time, but I love my life. You know what I'm saying? So
that more.
I got my kids. I love my kids. Like my life before this was not a good life. So now that I got a good life, I'm like, I'm about to eat right. I'm about to treat people right. I'm about to treat beings right. Like I'm about to be a loving dude. I'm about to love myself. Yeah. And so that's how that came along. Like, and it's all of a spiritual. I tie it into spirituality.
Of course.
I was gonna ask you because one thing like I noticed just especially from like your social media presence, is like you always promote positivity, and I really appreciate that because that's worked for me for a long time. You know what I mean? So, so you think like from these, obviously from these, trials and tribulations, that's what you chose. Positivity, you chose love, huh?
I chose positivity. I chose love, and it brought me far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, soon as I chose like the spiritual route, like, if I would have never went plant based, it would be no vegan mob.
That's a fact.
I just would have started. A barbecue business.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I couldn't because
You would have started another brother-in-law's.
I would have started another brother-in-law's, man. You feel me? And just because I was like, well, I can't, but I'm not gonna let my dream go to waste. I want to open this. I think I can make some good ass barbecue. Yeah. So I want to do this, and then but I'm gonna ignore the fact that it's vegan. You feel me? That's how vegan and mob came along. Like, I'm gonna make this like, I want people to love it just like they love brother-in-laws. Whatever barbecue place, your favorite barbecue place is, whatever your soul food, everything.
All y'all non-Frisco people, brother-in-laws was a historic barbecue spot in Fillmore and DeViz. Now it's gentrified. Now it's
a 4505.
Yeah. I don't even know what the
some shit. It's in Oakland too. They got one in Oakland too.
It's a Brooklyn barbecue.
Yeah,
Brooklyn barbecue.
They be calling like that trendy kind of like Gentro barbecue, Brooklyn barbecue. It's that style. You get the shit on like a metal plate thing and wax paper. It's a style. It's like sweeping gentrified neighborhood.
That's crazy.
My folks on here said it's the pit. It was the pit after that. Yeah, the pit.
Yeah, I remember.
That was the homies. The pit was the homies.
Yeah. That was like short lived though, right?
Yeah. That was the homie. That was like everybody from the hood put that together.
Yeah. You know I remember that. Remember that.
The OG.
But brother-in-laws was the staple.
That was the foundation.
That was the staple.
That was the staple. Like, go to brother-in-laws, man.
Facts.
I think they're about to open another one.
I hope.
Yeah, I think they're about to open another one down on Geneva, actually.
Oh, that'd be tight.
Yeah.
Right about Knicks?
Closer to Mission, I think.
Up
the
way.
Yeah.
So, the name, Vegan Mob.
Vegan Mob.
Where the fuck did you, like, what were you doing to put those two words together?
So.
Because I was just telling him, I forget who I was talking to, but that name is, like, the most catchiest shit. You know what I'm saying? The brand of it just worked out. So, how did that happen?
If you know my music, I always been talking about mob since I've been 18.
It's a fact.
You feel me? You know, so it's the mob. It's the mob. See, Feezy. Like, so look, I've been talking about that for years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I should start putting mob in front of everything I say, like Mob Kitchen.
First, it started with that.
It started with the Mob Kitchen.
Mob Kitchen.
Started with the Mob Kitchen.
Okay,
like 2011, I was in the kitchen with my boy Juice from the Mission. And
okay.
Yeah, my partner Juice. Yeah, my partner Juice. Shout out Juice, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And we was at Juice House, and I said, and I went on Instagram. I said, fuck takeout. We in the Mob Kitchen. And then they were like, ooh, the Mob Kitchen. You feel me? And so it did. Everybody started putting Mob Kitchen. Everybody from the Mo to the Point.
Yeah.
Everywhere, like the whole city started putting Mob Kitchen. I bet you there's 100 different cats that say they started Mob Kitchen. So that's why the Mob Kitchen did not open. Because I left that alone. I was like, man, I'm not finna argue with 100 different people.
Yeah.
You feel me? And so, and my boy Renz, rest in peace Renz, we was actually going to start the Mob Kitchen. In 2012, 2013.
Oh, damn.
He got it trademarked. He spent 5 racks. And what is my wife calling me right now? I can't answer the phone. Oh, shit. I'm on the podcast, baby. I gotta go.
Hit me.
All right.
Always answer your wife calls.
Yeah. Always. Hey, look, that was my wife.
Issues.
Always answer your wife calls, man.
It's gonna be issues.
I had to answer my wife call real quick.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. And so, the Mob Kitchen is where it all started, and then
but that spilled over to social media, though.
Yeah. It went. That's where it was all on social media, like blowing crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so then from there, some cats from the UK stole the Mob Kitchen.
No way.
Wow.
They stole the Mob Kitchen. You feel me? Yeah. I don't know. One time they started liking my pictures, and I was like, what the hell is this? So I went in and checked, and I seen it said the Mob Kitchen UK. And I'm like, the Mob Kitchen UK.
Wow.
And I was like, and I tried to contact him. I was like, hey, what's up, bro? I started this out here. The hashtag. I said I started the hashtag. Like, that's dope. I like congratulated him. I was like, oh, that's dope. Yo, we should hook up. And they were like, oh, what are you talking about? This is a TV show. We don't do food. They do food. You get what I'm saying? So they kind of snatched me. But I never, and so that's why I never stopped. And so then when I started being vegan, I started putting vegan mob. I started tagging vegan mob on my food. Yeah. Vegan mob, vegan mob, vegan mob, vegan mob, vegan mob, vegan mob. And then I forgot about it when I created vegan mob. I came up with veggie mob. And I was sitting down with my boy Evan Kadir from Senior Seasick. He owns Senior Seasick. Yeah. And he was like, vegan mob. He was like, veggie mob. He was like, nah. He's like, that don't sound all the way. And we both kind of like came up with my vegan mob right there.
Vegan mob, okay.
Yep, right there.
Evan, man, that's a successful guy, man.
Yeah, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? So Evan is my mentor.
Nice.
And so I was like, vegan mob, oh shit. From there, I was like, it's about to go crazy. Like, yeah. And then that's where I came up with the It's the Mob. I was sitting up there, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and if you listen to, like, Jack and them, they say it all the time in their raps, you know what I'm saying?
It's the mob.
It's the mob, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that kind of where it derived from.
Yeah.
That's where it derived from. Like,
and you got a Jack and mural.
I got a Jack and mural, so I pay my respect.
Of course.
And so, I was like, watch when I start pulling up, I'm going to be like, it's the mob. Like, I said that was going to be my catchphrase. I told Evan right there. I was like, this is going to be my catchphrase when I pull up. And then I start saying it. Right, I started saying it, and then people start seeing me in the streets, and they be like, "It's the mob." You feel me?
That's tight.
And what you call it? And that's how that came along. That idea, my idea came January of 2019, and then I got the name, the small business, fictitious business registration, on January 8th, 2019. And then I didn't tell nobody what it was until I got officially like the business registered because I got it stolen before.
Yeah.
So I wasn't.
You learned your lesson.
I learned I wouldn't even put up the name Vegan Mob. I started my thing, my Instagram, so nobody would take it, but I wouldn't post nothing, so nobody would know.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying.
I did that with what TikTok, and I did that with whatchamacallit. The other one. I did that with a few different social media things and never used them because I didn't want someone else to take DJ Sean G.
Right.
Because I was like, if I ever use it, I don't want someone else coming out with the same name.
Exactly.
And I just never used it.
Yeah, so because you got to protect your brand.
Yeah.
And so I was very careful because I knew how valuable like the name Vegan Mob was.
Right.
And so then once I got that, I just started posting stuff. And from my first picture, like I got crazy response, and I think it was just off the name of Vegan Mob. But
it's a catchy ass name, bro.
Super catchy.
Right in the night, it was like name. It was coleslaw, and I got hit like
you made coleslaw.
Coleslaw. I took a picture, and I got like a couple hundred likes.
Wow.
And I didn't have that much followers, and then it was just like. And I was driving Uber too, so I was telling everybody, follow me on Vegan Mob, follow official Vegan Mob, and I'll give you 10% on your first catering purchase.
Wow.
But you know what though, dude? It's like it's a great name, a great product, all that. But it's also like a tribute to who you are, bro. Because people fuck with you, bro. Everyone I know loves you. Mm-hmm. I know you since Hoover, and you always been cool. We never been like super close friends. Yeah. But I always seen you as love. Right. Everyone I know you. I never heard no one say bad things about you. Yeah. So it's also like people fuck with you, bro. Right. You know what I mean? And the music. It's a lot. It's like a perfect storm of like a lot of good shit. But it's your positivity, and it's an attribute to who you are. So
that's why I preach love.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's why I preach love. Like I always tell people, like love is the strongest frequency.
That's a fact.
And I read a bunch of of the law of attraction.
Oh yeah.
And everything that the law of attraction was telling me is things that I already been doing. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I follow like the rules that they put in there. Now, that's how I got here so fast. I ain't gonna even bullshit with you.
I
you feel me?
Believe it.
Like I read them books and I follow everything they tell me to do. But love. Like, and I was like, I've been showing, like you said, I've been showing love
forever,
since I was a kid. Like, this is what I do.
I was like 12, you were 13, I think.
Yeah.
We used to play basketball, and it was like, you were always hella cool, bro.
I ain't never acted funny with nobody.
Nah,
and so the thing is, like, at one point, I felt like, he said the shrimp is really shrimp. It ain't really shrimp, Brody. What you call it? At one point, like, I was giving so much love, and I felt like it wasn't being returned. And even one time, PK told me, shout out PK.
Shout out PK.
Jack, a manager, he told me, like, man, don't never change who you are.
Yeah.
And so it's tough. Like, it was tough because not everybody is genuinely.
They don't reciprocate.
They don't reciprocate. They don't give it back. It's like, and it was at one point in time, it was getting frustrating. Because I genuinely give love out. Yeah. But people are not used to that.
No, they aren't, dude. They be acting weird, bro.
Especially from the world that we come from, like the hip hop world, from the streets. People aren't used to, like, they think there's a hidden agenda behind giving love. You feel me? Like, but I really give love to people. You feel me? And but it shows. Like, it actually, like, with this, I believe with Vegan Mob, it like shows like it's coming back. Like, it all comes back. Like, people feel that love, and that's why when I get, like, you know, sometimes everybody ain't gonna be satisfied all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Of course not.
I'm not Superman, but when I get, like, hateful, like, and bashing, like, comments, you know, like on, like, Yelp or whatever, stuff like that, it's strong to me because I give out so much love and I receive so much love. I feel like it's like harsh. You know what I'm saying?
But I like that she be talking about, like, on Facebook and shit. You're like, yo, I refuse to feed into that. Oh, yeah, I refuse to deal, like, people come you negativity. Like, I'm not going to deal with that shit.
I can't.
You know what I mean?
Yep, you can't.
That's the best way. Just keep going. Stay the path.
I read something the other day. They said, if you got $864 million and somebody come along and take $64, are you going to throw away your $800 million?
The rest
over that $64. You know what I'm saying? Or $60, whatever.
It's kind of like that saying, you got 24 hours in a day. If somebody
takes 66,
it takes 60 seconds to fuck your day up.
Fuck your whole day up. And so I stopped. We got peach cobbler right now. I stopped. You better pull up on us, baby. So, hey, look, if you do that, you can't let people, because you don't know what people's going through in the day anyway. So, you know, what y'all read the 4 agreements?
Of course. I'm reading that. Yeah.
You know, don't take it personal.
Second time.
I gotta read it again too. Cause I gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Retain that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Don't take it personally, cause that ain't personal. That ain't show. That ain't.
That's one of the agreements. One of the agreements is don't ever take anything.
Yeah, don't take anything personal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got, and I realize everybody ain't working on themselves like us. You feel me?
Not at all.
You know what I mean? So you gotta, you know. You gotta realize that everybody ain't working on themselves like that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
you're responsible for you.
Oh, I got another question though. What were some of the obstacles to get the business off the ground? And let's start there.
The obstacles.
What were some of the obstacles you had?
I almost feel like that I was pushing so hard. Like, it was like just falling into place.
It didn't feel like obstacles. It probably was, but you probably
they were there. Like, I had tough nights, like, where I would stay up to 3 a.m. and get up and then wake back up like 4 hours later, then go deliver the food myself, and then, like...
Stop right there. So you were doing, like, the plates.
Yeah, I was delivering plates. Yeah, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to start like that because I didn't want the plate identity. Yeah, I didn't want that, but...
Why though? Because that's like out the trunk. That's what
right,
we know.
Right. Well, that's what we know, right? Yeah. But I wanted to come in, like, see, you know, like I said, I got people like Evan. You feel me? Like, I got, you know, partners who got restaurants and stuff. So I feel like it's, once again, it goes from the rap type of ideology or the way of doing things. Like, the way you come in, the way people look at you is the way you stick out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I want to come in looking at, like, you know, for a minute people was asking me about, you still doing pop-ups? You still doing this? Like, when I was having a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get rid of that because
I didn't think that hurt the brand.
Yeah,
honestly,
it didn't hurt
the brand because
it didn't hurt it.
The brand stood on its own.
Right.
It had an identity with social media, and it was just a good stamp. Right. So when you were doing the pull-ups and the pop-ups,
they loved it.
Right, because it was that brand that they saw, and it was like getting brought to them.
So what they loved about it too, they loved like meeting the person.
Exactly.
And so I think the universe don't make no mistakes.
Right.
And so that's what happened, and so that's what was supposed to happen, and it worked for me.
So how did it go from the pop-ups and pull-ups to
the restaurant?
The restaurant. Yeah.
I was trying to get a truck. Which
would have been.
Right.
Like the ideal.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I was going to do. I was like, I wanted to do a restaurant, but I was like, all right, fuck it, we go do a truck. And my boy Evan was giving me the game. He was like, do this. Other people told me, don't even do no truck. They was like, do keep the farmer's market. And I was like, I don't know, I'm not going to do that. Because I feel like it's a brand. I can't be the brand that I want to be just chilling at a farmer's market for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
I need to get stamped.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it from a marketing standpoint. And so I was trying to convince all these people to give me loans. That was really like the obstacles right there. And then they were loving it. They loved it, but some people couldn't feel what I felt inside.
Yeah.
And I had to prove to them. I had to talk to show them the vision. Like, no, you guys don't understand. Like,
and no one gonna see your vision like you.
No one got what I got. Like, I had to explain to them, like, this is different. Like, I got different tweaks involved in this.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? There's no vegan barbecue out here. There's none
this ain't your typical.
Like, I'm different.
Gentro barbecue.
Yeah, this is different.
Spot.
Yeah, I was like, this is different.
Yeah,
you know,
they ain't gonna do it the right way.
I like the food. Not only the food, but the energy.
Right.
It's different.
Yeah.
You know, and I had to prove it to him. I wasn't going for this building. Evan hit me one morning after my boy M. Brando. You know,
yeah,
Brando?
Brand, yeah.
Yeah, he hit me up and he was like, yo, I had a dream. You have a restaurant and the floors are red and the walls are white. And I was like, oh, okay, for sure, bro. What happened in the dream? Like, I was like, yeah. Then on my other end, I'm like, yeah, he talking about the restaurant. This must be like 2 years down because I'm about to get a truck.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, this would be cool, right? I'm about to get this truck. And he was like, I'm hella spiritual. I'm just like, you know. Then my boy Lorian Russell hit me 2 days later. Shout out Lorian. Lorian played basketball for Sacred Heart and USF.
Okay.
Right? And he had another dream that I had a restaurant. And so then Evan called me the next day. And he was like, well, he was telling me about the restaurant. He was like, I got this restaurant. And I was like, that's dope. He was like, and I told him about the dreams. And he got hella quiet. I was like, what's up, bro? You good? He was like, bro, the walls, he said, the floors are red and the walls are white. And I was like, bro, shut up. I like, you tripping me out.
He found a space?
It was going to be Senior Seasick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he gave it to me. He said when he walked in there, he said it felt like it was vegan.
So it's the current location.
Yeah.
It's
the location I'm at.
It's an incredible location.
Yeah.
It's a great location. It was the Merritt Bakery before that, but then it was a bunch of other things.
Right. You know, in a quick way, like the historical quick way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's known for. And that's another reason why it brought a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And this is what I was trying to convince the people, the owners of the building, and the lenders. I was trying to tell them, like, yo, this. I'm like, you guys don't understand. Me getting this, I like it's hard to explain. I was like, but once I'm in here, like, it's gonna blow up.
Right.
So I had to really, really, really convince them. All they do is talk numbers. So then I had to get some numbers. Yeah. You feel me? And then show them, like, yo, I've been selling this out the truck, doing this. We project this. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so once I got that, then they started to go.
And you were keeping tabs on your sales and everything?
Yeah.
From when you were slanging plates and pop-ups?
Yep, all that.
How are you doing that? Like, what were you using?
Through my account.
Okay.
Yeah, through my my Square account. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so it was easier with Square just to
you can
turn over records.
You can turn over records and give it to your accountant. And so I hired an accountant. She helped me out.
There you go.
Yep, and she helped me get in there. Shout out Crystal. She one of the mothers at the school that my daughter goes to.
Nice.
And she helped out. And I showed them that the loan company tried to get the money back.
Oh wow.
Tried to get the money back because they said leases are more of a risk. And I was like, check this out. I'm from Fillmore. You give me a certain amount, I'm not giving the money back. It's too late. Like that money, we already started opening a restaurant. I was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I was like, I'll give you that back in a few months. Right? And so now they calling me and like, is everything all right? It's like, they all my friends now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, we seen the articles, this and that. You know,
I want to get to that too, because you really get a lot of press.
Yeah, prayers.
Yeah.
Prayers.
So that's no PR firm, no publicist.
I don't have no PR firm, nothing.
Just people interested in reaching out to you.
They just reaching out.
That's
like,
dope.
It's a blessing. Like I tell people, it's bigger than me.
Yeah.
Like everybody like, oh yo, where's your connects? I need your connects on your media. I'm like, I mean, I ain't got no connects on no media. I'm like, they reached out to me. I'm just one person.
It's organic.
Yeah. I'm like, this is all organic. I'm like, but now I got some connects. But like,
from meeting people all the time, and
but it didn't happen like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just started reaching out. Like the Channel 4 thing, they hit me that day. Like, can you come to Channel 4? And I was like, yeah. Like, we need you here by 4. And I was like,
oh shit.
Yeah, they were like, oh, you need to bring some food too. I'm like, okay. And so I had them put the stuff together. Went.
Wow.
I didn't have nothing. It was all within like 2 hours. I think I took a. I don't know. I just got ready, just bounced out there and got on there and got on TV and just rocked.
That was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard right there.
Yeah, it just came and they were like, thank you, and that was it. So it was like all like.
Was it a full blown interview or?
It's like 3 minutes.
Oh, like a little segment.
Yeah, like segment.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a segment, just like me showing how to make food and how to come get food from Vegan Mob on Super Bowl day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And that was it.
That was hard.
Yeah, it was dope.
And that was the studio on Van Ness?
Dope. By
That's the only crime studio I know. You know that one on Van Ness and Geary, I think it is?
It's another one though. It's
in the city?
Yeah, it's by Embarcadero.
Oh, over by Embarcadero Center.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
And it's Channel 7 too. And
all the
Fox.
little in that little area. Yeah.
And I went in there and the lady from who does the dining show. She does a show like a cooking show.
I don't know.
And she's like, "You've been on our radar."
Wow.
And then she took a picture with me. And
wow.
then she posted me on her show.
She put you on her show?
Yeah, it was just off of just seeing me there. Just like asked me a few questions real quick with her phone and her cameraman. Took some pictures and just said something about like her Super Bowl picks.
Damn.
Yep.
That's hard.
Yeah, all in the same day. It was crazy.
That's tight.
Like this is how it's been happening.
Just snowballing.
It's just coming. Yeah, just busy. Exactly. And I tell everybody this, like, be humble, show love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be hungry. You know what I'm saying? The game is gonna give back to you.
Yeah.
Like universe, you know what I'm saying?
Be patient.
Whatever you believe, it's
Patience
going to
too,
come.
man.
Patience.
Be consistent.
Just be consistent. Be patient. Just do just work. Just handle your business. Like you know who I look at. I look at like Burner.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look at like Evan.
Yeah.
I look at Fab. You know what I'm saying? These are cats that I look at as like inspiration. But Burner, really, I've watched Burner since he was a little kid.
Of course.
Because I've been knowing Burner since he was a kid.
He's been around.
And he was hustling harder than me when he was 5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm a rapper. You know, rappers back then, we had this ego. Like, we ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah.
That stagnated my growth. You feel what I'm saying? That's what made me turn into nobody for a couple years. Because I thought I was just everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when the humility was lost. So the humility and the humbleness put me at the bottom of the barrel.
I don't think
you know what I'm saying?
We kind of talked about it, but I don't think people realize, like younger people realize, like being a rapper was like, it was like felt like you made it. Like someone like you, I literally was thinking. We talked about this before, but I was talking about it. I was thinking about it yesterday. It was like I remember like being a kid and listening to rapper, and I feel like if they were tight. There's some in my mind where I was like, this person, they should never have to work again a day in their life because they made it as like this rapper, this artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously, there's real life goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember being a kid and just thinking that. You know what I mean?
No, that's what I thought. I was like,
because we didn't have the internet to be like. We just knew kind of our imagination, and we had the CD or the tape, and that was it. And what they told us, you know what I mean?
And you can be like that if you get your buzz and you remain humble and keep being hungry.
Totally.
But
what did you learn in your rap years that was beneficial in what you're doing now?
Just to have fun, to be passionate, like to be happy with what you're doing. When it started getting too like much of like a headache, check yourself and see what's going on. Yeah. Go back, regroup, and then bring the fun back into it. Like I always try to bring the fun back into Vegan Mob. I get serious, like you know what I'm saying. I talk about what's going on, what we need to fix, and then I realize it's getting tense, and then I bring the fun back into it. I'm like, yo, this about love. This is about fun. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is what people love. Like we wasn't perfect at the beginning, but we still had crazy buzz. Right. But that's because that fun, that humbleness, that love attracted that energy. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, don't lose a formula. There you go. I did that with rap, trying to be like, come out with that one hit, or you know what I'm saying? I just all of a sudden the hunger just was drained out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that from the music game, like to keep that in there, like. I used to always hear stories of how Quinn was hella militant on y'all. Mm-hmm. Did any of that carry over to how you run your ship and how you lead your, you know? I'm sure it did. I think because if you just look at Fully Loaded right now, you know, we are pretty successful. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You look at Big Rich got Project Level. Bailey got his clothing company. You know what I'm saying? We all have something going on outside of rap. And I definitely took my confidence from my rap into my, like, I know I can, like, while I'm doing this, I'm like, people don't know who I am. Like, they don't know who I am. Yeah. You know, but I know who I am. Right. You know what I'm saying? And the assurance level is high. Yeah. It cut out. Oh, it cut out right here. But my bad. Nah, it's all good. It's probably just my headphones, right? Yeah. I don't care. I ain't tripping. But people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got that fire, and I brought it to this. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I brought it to this, and I feel like that fire. Even when I was in school, like I went back to school, and I got straight A's. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got straight A's. I never was good in school, but just my confidence from who I was. Yeah. You know, once I found myself again after drugs and alcohol. Just in being focused, like having an album out at 17 and 18 and some of the best albums in San Francisco, I just took that ethic. In the Bay. Easy. You know what I'm saying? I just took that ethic to my music. Yeah. I mean, to my food, to my business. Yeah. That hustle can go anywhere. So I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. Okay. As a Frisco legend, Bay Area legend, obviously. The generations of Frisco artists, Bay Area artists, switch every 5 years, and probably now every 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Quick, who's on your radar? Who are you listening to? Who were you watching, and you like their growth? Just who you fucking with right now? Just period. Yeah, just period. Man. Well, in the Bay, I want to in the Bay, Frisco, and then in the Bay. Okay. Right now, so I'm gonna go Frisco. I'm rocking with that boy, Lil Bean. You know, my young cousins, man, Lil Pete. Okay, and Lil Yee, you know what I'm saying? But right now I got Lil Bean on repeat. And And for a minute, I had them. Like I go around the circle with them. You know what I'm saying? But they hard. They talented.
Bean, P,
and Yee.
Yeah.
They crazy. They go crazy.
Yeah.
That's who I listen to. I don't not listen to the young cats. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, you know, and I listen to Stunner and, you know what I'm saying, Stunner Man and Gunna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They going crazy.
Yeah.
I listen to the young cats. I listen to a lot of the young cats.
Yeah, because they the new blood. They the fresh blood.
I'm not, we was this, we was that. Them young cats ain't, they hard.
And they need our embrace.
Yeah, they need that.
They need us to embrace them.
We supposed to support them.
It's a fact.
We the big homies. You know, like why would we abandon them?
I mean, it's some of the best music coming out of the city ever.
Everyone
had their eras. Like every era was great.
Yeah,
I'm saying this is a really good era too.
This is really good music.
Really good. It's just it's natural music. It's good music.
Really, and now around the Bay, I would say I listen to like SOB.
Okay.
Chippers.
NAC.
Chippers. Huh?
Yeah.
Yep. You know, it's still Uncle 40, and I definitely still throw on some Jack. That don't ever leave.
Always. That new album about to come out.
Yep. I throw some Jack.
The new song.
Yeah.
You heard the new song that just came out with him and Freddie Gibbs?
It sound crazy.
That shit's stupid.
I was just listening to that before I left the house. It just sound. I keep listening to it and it just sounds so natural.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You know, that's Jack for you. Like, that and all that music is getting me pumped to continue to do my music.
So there's gonna be a regroup with Fully Loaded, or just more solo shit? Or?
I'm about to work on an album with King Saito. Okay. And we about to work with DJ Torre from Hieroglyphics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And try to do, represent that Bay. Like Saito from EPA, Torre from Oakland, I'm from Frisco.
Yeah.
Like, I like the unity. I love the Bay unity. I don't like the separation. I think we should unify.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it used to be like that.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. So how did you... go ahead.
My bad.
No, go ahead.
And you got the mural of Jack on the restaurant.
Right. Definitely have to.
Yeah.
Like I just love everybody from the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? We a different brand of humans. You know what I'm saying? I feel like our charisma and our style is like one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? And the world gotta see that. It shows in like Vegan Mob. You feel me?
Yeah, you getting all the legends. I done ran into a few people.
Locksmith.
I ran into Lock. I ran into Zoomy.
Bila.
Bila. I ran into Bila. I saw Saito there a few times.
Stressmatic.
Allende. I didn't see Stress. Yeah. I saw Allende from Jealous Guys a couple days ago.
That's hard.
Stunner Man always talk about
Stunner always
pull up.
They always.
Man, that's hard. So how did you hook up with Torre? Like how did that?
Saito brought him over. Yeah,
Saito was a mover, bro.
Yeah, he be moving and grooving. So Torre was just respecting the movement.
Yeah,
I don't even think he had the food to like 3 weeks ago, but he just was so intrigued by like what was going on and just like showing love. Like he was like, bro, this is. He sat here and asked me, like we was in the podcast, like how did this happen? And we talked about it, and we just kind of vibed out
at his studio or
at Vegan Mob.
At the restaurant. Okay.
He ain't even never heard none of my music. You feel me? And then I played him some stuff, and he was like, oh, you dope.
Yeah.
And he was like, let's do it. But he was more willing to do music on just like our vibe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that was it.
Torre, man, he a good dude, man.
Yeah, he is. Shout out Torre.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll definitely be looking out for that because Saito been doing it for a long time. Mm-hmm. Torre a legend, and you, man, come on, man.
Saito was coming up under that done deal for me.
Yeah. Street cred. One of my first shows, actually my second show I ever put together in high school was at St. Mark's. And you was there.
Yep.
Actually, I had Fully Loaded, King Saito, your boy was there.
Uh-huh.
The Goodfellas was there.
Yeah, the fellas.
That shit was it was something to see. It was Frisco memory right there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
I think Saito be posting that picture.
He posted that picture. Yeah. He just recently.
He posted all the time.
Yeah.
Then
that was a good memory,
TBT.
man.
Yeah.
That was probably like 20 years ago.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that shit was.
You had a vision.
I always had a vision.
Yeah, that's what you need is a vision.
Yeah, I was.
You get a vision, you go take off.
I think we was 16 putting that shit together.
Young in the game.
Yeah. Blowing up Big Rich like, man, I need all y'all.
Yeah. And you know what you wanted.
Yeah.
I feel like cats who be doing stuff like know what they want. Like
yeah.
Your passion is your passion. Like I said, I love to cook and rap since I was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying?
And it shows.
It's not bad.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing is no one's gonna do it like you. Like your vision, no one's gonna execute that shit like you know how.
Exactly.
Like it's not gonna be the same.
Right. It ain't
you might go to someone and be like, "Oh, this is tight," but it's not gonna be the same.
Right. And that's and that goes to saying everybody can eat.
Oh,
you know why?
Yeah.
Because everybody's vision is not the same. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
So
everybody ain't gonna put the same sauce on it.
Everybody ain't gonna put the same sauce on it. So as long as you stick to your vision, you eventually go. You know, you go take off. Yeah. As long as you just be dedicated to it. You know what I'm saying?
Dedicated.
Just dedicated. Yeah. Shout out Young Live.
I was about to say shout out Young Live. Dedicated. What do you know now that you wish you knew back then?
Man. What do I know
that's
now?
A loaded question right there.
Ooh, I always said, like, when I first got sober, I said, man, if I knew this, like, 20 years ago, I'd be a billionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I went through everything I went through.
Because that creates discipline.
Yeah, it creates discipline.
Yeah,
I just feel like, what do I know now that I knew back then? That I feel like that I deserve something. You know what I'm saying? To have faith that I am somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can do it. You know, to believe in myself.
That's
to just keep pushing. You know, to have self-love.
Yeah, self-love.
Number one thing is to have self-love.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I knew that back in the days. Like, but I'm glad that I went through what I went through. You know what I'm saying? But if I knew all this stuff before...
we was going through some traumatic ass shit back then, though, man. Yeah. So some people feel victim to, you know, addiction. Some people feel victim to... I feel like crime shit is worse than that because you can come out of addiction and... having crime could fuck your whole life up. Man, you could be in jail for your whole life.
And that's where I thought I was fucking up.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I got away with stuff maybe with the law.
Yeah.
But not with God.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And so... Karma. Like, y'all might have, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might have sent me home. You feel me? I might have had a good lawyer. But... do I forget myself?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a struggle that I went through. That's what led to drugs. Cause I was trying to numb that.
Yeah. Self-guilt.
Yeah.
That's real, bro.
And the city was just crazy too.
See, it was nuts.
The city was crazy when we grew up.
Yeah.
I try to explain that to people, and it was just crazy. And I think a lot of cities were crazy. You know, you had the crack era. You had just the crime. They were trying to lock everyone up. Everything was everyone's families was going off different directions. Yeah. Shit was just wild. You know what I mean? We survived that shit. That's like when I see people I grew up with that's still around. It's almost like I feel like we're survivors.
That's survivors.
Like a real Frisco people. Like I'll just be like, oh my god, I'm so happy to see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know how everything is. You know, let me tell you how everything is connected. That's why I'm a strong believer in everything I read, everything I see, every people I come back contact with, energy. I just read something my boy just wrote. You mastered the art of surviving. Now start enjoying life. Now start living.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that.
You feel me? Like we mastered the art of surviving. Now we can live. You feel me?
Made it.
You know, and so that's our age. Like we feel like we made it. Like okay, we got through all of that. You know what I'm saying? Now we can live. Like,
because we deserve it.
Yeah,
we deserve it. And we in a different... Now we can put that energy into something like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about taking risk. Like, shoot, I done took the craziest risk. Like, I done put my life on the line before, so...
Now it's time to start taking them healthy risks.
Healthy risk.
Well, we know now what to do.
Right.
We know, like, we ain't doing that.
Right. Nah, we ain't doing that no more.
Let me try some new shit.
And you know what's so beautiful? It's talking to my young partners that's like early 20s. Like, I be telling them, like, you ain't got to go through all that.
Yeah.
I be like,
man, that's like
believe in yourself. But some of them been listening to. I'm telling them, like, Believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling somebody the other day, like, you deserve a good life.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell yourself that you living for tomorrow and that whatever you did last week is go ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. A lot of your conscience is what you was taught too. So your parents or whatever, or the religion teaching you your agreements is teaching you that it's the worst thing in the world. Then now you agree that you just the worst person in the world. And it might not even be that bad. You feel me? So you deserve. You feel me? Like, don't tell yourself that, because if you feel like it's that bad, you just go keep doing bad.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's real, bro.
I think also, like, we talk about this is kind of like a reoccurring thing, but I think, like, being from Frisco is like, it just felt like we had some good OGs, but we had a lot of OGs that, like, didn't really either weren't there or, like, were telling us to do the wrong things.
Right.
You know what I mean? They were breaking the big homie rules, you know what I mean?
Right.
Telling us to do shit that they want to do themselves, that kind of thing. And I think a lot of us had to, like, figure it out on the fly. For our own and go through shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think now, I was talking to my therapist about this today, this very thing. I think now, you know, like, I'm trying to be a good OG to young homies.
Yeah.
And homegirls to just not lead them in the wrong direction, you feel me? Because I feel like we didn't have that. Like, you feel me on that,
At all.
Right? Like,
didn't have that at all.
You know what I mean? We had certain homies that were cool, but, like, a lot of them just, like, they either were trying to stun on us or they didn't care.
Right.
Or they're, like, thought it was funny but wouldn't help us.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, now it's like, I think there's a culture of, like, mentor, disciple, and giving back.
Right.
It's promoted more, and that's good to see, because we all have different roles in our lives.
We didn't get it. I feel like we didn't get it. Yeah. You know, those
and
OGs.
that should happen in every industry and every culture.
Yeah. But I feel like
in our culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the hip hop culture, you had some people that took us under the wing. You know, how Quinn was y'all big homie. Quinn showed y'all the ropes. But it was also other older folks in y'all circumference, just like us too, that just wasn't as supportive for self-growth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where Sean is talking about. Like, it just, people just wasn't adding to the positivity in our lives. It was just more of a negative force in our lives.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just like, I know you tend to agree with me, but I just felt like that was a Frisco thing.
Yeah.
I felt like we were just so all unique that we were divided in a lot of ways. You know what I mean?
It very much could be. You know, I think it's also a hip hop thing.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't cool to tell you to do the right thing.
Right.
And so
I want to see the little nigga do something stupid.
Because truly, I might even think it's not, you know what I'm saying, but you got to be a man to tell your young homie, like, that ain't cool.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, even when I was doing wrong, I was telling my young cats, like, you can ask Tokyo Marlo.
Yeah, Marlon.
Like, you feel me? Like, those cats were, like, under my wing, and I wouldn't tell them to do nothing. Even if I was doing wrong, like, I was trying not to show them the wrong.
Right.
Because I knew it was wrong. See, that's where the spirituality come in.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? You got to answer to a higher power.
Yeah, man.
That
you gonna sit here and lie to this kid?
That shit is bigger than me.
You gonna sit here and lie to this kid?
Yeah, you can lie to yourself.
You feel me? You gonna lie to yourself? You gonna be in trouble at the end. So you better do what feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can do that. And so that also helped my growth. You know what I'm saying?
That's game right there, man. I hope y'all taking notes.
Straight game.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight game. I'm learning. We're learning right now.
For sure. Yeah. It's all right. I'm gonna go back to Vegan Mob because I got one more question for that. Okay. Where do you see the brand in 5 years?
Ooh.
I know you got a 5-year plan,
man.
And I guess I'm gonna piggyback that question, man. Are you bringing it to the city, bro? You know that's a Frisco brand.
Yeah.
We own that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Frisco own that.
Yeah.
We claim you.
Right.
You know, this ain't no Oakland thing. Just, you know, whoever listening, this is a Frisco brand. So, what's the 5-year plan, and does that include coming home?
First of all, I want to say I got major love for the town.
Of course, but you know, but this is a Frisco podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And everybody want me to come back to the city.
Of course.
Yeah, and people been reaching out.
All right.
And if it works, it works.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Like, if it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I initially want to bring it to LA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting a lot of love where I feel comfortable.
No, it's a beautiful sight.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, how many times you didn't see me pull up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just, every time I'm there, I always think like, damn, I wish Frisco had this energy.
Right.
It's an energy that you created right there.
That's true.
And it's like, damn, like the city don't have that.
We need that.
We need it.
I still haven't gone.
And with that being said, I think I have a responsibility to bring that energy to San Francisco.
No pressure.
Because it's my city. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see my city have some positivity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see my city have some love. I want to see my city I want to bring people together in my city.
Yeah.
You too. You feel me? Like, that's what it's all about. Like, when people ask, like, the mob is, what is a mob? It's
a collective.
A collective of people together, right?
Right.
So, I'm bringing people together.
No, that's I was just gonna say. Like I still haven't gone.
Yeah.
Different reasons. I will be there soon.
Yeah.
But every time I drive by, it's just groups of people talking to each other. It's community right there every time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what I love about it. Like it's people together, everybody meeting, showing love to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do, and I feel like that's something San Francisco is missing.
And that's our goal of our podcast is to create community and retain our culture in this ever-changing city, in this gentrified region, is to try and keep our culture. So we thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And we're glad that you're doing that, you know what I mean, with your food, creating that community, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to see that restaurant in a neighborhood in the city where you just don't expect it. I want to see Vegan Mob be a disruption to like Nob Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Or on Union Street.
Well, people actually been hitting me from like San Francisco restaurant sales and stuff like that, asking me, they're like, you're a native. I want to help you get a restaurant out here.
Dope.
And so I'm gonna get back tomorrow. Actually,
Yeah.
My whole thing is like making sure this place is running smooth.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to expand too soon.
Yeah, because how long has it been? Like 4 months?
It's only been 4 months.
Shit.
It's incredible. And that's the whole thing is what I was going to say. Like the first 2 months you had it, I was on like a real strict diet. So I couldn't necessarily do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's your trajectory is like insane. I seen you at 415 day when that shit was first started.
Yeah.
That was less than a year ago.
Sold out like 30 minutes at 415 day.
Yeah.
In the rain.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it was rainy. We were all there.
In the rain.
I'm glad I was able to get a plate.
Yeah. That was crazy. And all of those were struggles.
Yeah.
All of that was struggles. You feel me? And like,
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Selling out in 30 minutes ain't no struggle, bro.
Right. setting up was a struggle.
Yeah, that's setting up.
The rain, man.
The rain. Yeah. Like, how I'm gonna do this? I use my dad. I call my dad. I'm like, Pops, I need you to help me. He's like, all right, we selling plates. I'm at 415 day. You feel me?
For sure.
Yeah.
On a Monday.
It was a Monday.
Rainy Monday, right? It was like a weird
Monday.
It was still good though.
That's crazy.
That was a good one.
Yes, sir.
But shit, man, I think, we covered a lot, bro. I learned a lot. You got any follow-ups, bro? I think I'm all questioned out.
I don't know, man. I'm so happy for you. And like I said, everyone loves you, man. I remember when we used to play basketball in the yard at Hoover and we just used to have a good time. And I remember certain older, like in middle school, like older people would be like, I don't know. But you were always like, yeah, come play.
Yeah.
And everyone I know loves you. I know we have hella mutual friends. And everyone fucks with you. So it's only right that this shit is happening. I'm just hella happy for you.
I do have a follow-up.
I'm happy that you could be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And thank you for, we're learning from you.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Thank you, bro. Man. So, my last couple questions. This is our background check questions. To make sure that you a real native, man.
Yeah,
man.
All right.
You keep mentioning Hoover. Which is a Frisco school, but that's a middle school.
Right.
What elementary school you went to?
I went to Grattan,
that's Frisco.
And I went to John Sweat.
That's another Frisco.
Yeah.
I had to do community service there.
I remember Grant was like a bus stop.
I actually went to a private school for 1 year.
It was St. Dominic's?
Zion Lutheran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I actually I wanted to be in that private school because I know that they was getting a good. I knew that they was.
Was that elementary or middle school?
Third grade.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
that was in the city?
My mama couldn't afford it.
And that was
in the city, and so I had to go to public schools.
So what we do? Grattan, John Sweat, and the private school, Hoover, and then Mac.
Nope. Thurgood Marshall.
You in Thurgood?
I got kicked out of 2 high schools.
Okay.
So, hey, were you like the first year in Thurgood?
Yep.
Because I almost went to Thurgood and I would have been like the second year.
So I got kicked out of Burton.
Yeah.
And then I got sent to Thurgood. Then I got kicked out of Thurgood. And like I said, my mom wouldn't let me go to Wash because she felt like I knew
that was
people.
Filmo High.
Yeah, like,
that was Filmo High.
Because people that don't understand, when Thurgood Marshall started as a school, they started with just a freshman year class.
Grade.
There was only you.
Yeah.
And an empty ass school, right? It was like ninth grade and empty ass school.
Empty school, yeah.
So I was supposed to come, like I went to the open house, and then I was gonna. Hell, my friends were like a year younger than you, but I ended up going to ISA. Yeah. But it was like, they were like, the school's only like gonna be half full. Yeah. Because it just started. You know what I mean?
All right, for sure. Well, shit, you passed. That's that.
Well, no.
Another question is,
we got one more.
What's your favorite Muni line? What was your favorite Muni line growing up?
I have to say it was. Man, I got a few. I don't know.
Write them down.
Got a few.
Write them down. Yeah, you can name a few.
I'm like, it was. It had to be the 6 Parnassus.
Oh shit,
that's a good one.
The 43.
Oh, that's a great one.
And the 24.
Of course.
Great one. One of the best. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
24 is incredible.
Yep. And that'll go all the way from the hood, all the way to
what about the 6 though?
All the way to Pacific Heights.
I was a tagger though. I used to be on the bus tagging, so like.
Weren't you in RTM?
I was in RTM.
Yeah, that's why you like 43, right?
RTM. My graffiti on the side of my building was from a cat, Laser. He was in my crew called MCA. I started the crew called MCA. Most Masters of Criminal Art, most creative artists.
Damn.
Yeah, and so I brought back one of my crew members to do all the jack and all that. He was in my tagging crew.
If it don't get no realer than that, man.
And I was tagging when I was 9.
Organic, man.
I was tagging when I was 9 years old.
And tagging was a big deal.
I think every Frisco native contemplated on tagging and.
It was a big deal.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
And I was known. I was a known tagger.
Yeah.
Like, everybody thought I was tall.
That shit was dangerous.
It was you and like Rob, right?
Yeah, Big Rob.
Yeah.
Plus, everybody thought I was tall because I'd be hitting the panels.
And that's what's crazy, too, is like, so people don't realize, like, because RTM, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but y'all used to shout like 9th and Irving, right?
9th and Irving, yeah.
People don't realize
9th and Judah.
9th and Judah, I mean.
Yeah.
9th and Judah was like lightweight, like hood. Like it was, they used to go down. Like there was hella fights there. There was.
Oh, it was main.
It was hella different than what it is now. Like by far.
Yeah, and then they have 4-6 Ave.
Yeah.
And then like everybody from like that was from this side of from like the
outbound
Filmo.
Oh yeah, okay.
Would be on 9th and Judah. Like if you was from the Sunset, the Richmond, or you was from the Mo, you would be on 9th and Judah. If you was from like the Point, the Mission, you'd be on 24th and Mission, or you'd be on Geneva and Mission, like DF and all that.
Yeah.
Like those would be like the corners. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man, it's just history, dog.
Yeah. And we used to hang on 9th and Judah all night.
Yeah,
man.
It was active, bro.
If you claiming the city shit, man, we definitely gonna check that background.
Mm-hmm.
And you pass with flying motherfucking colors, dog.
With that
Don T. So yeah, man, I appreciate you coming. We appreciate you coming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Man, it don't get no realer. Much success to everything you doing. Indeed. As a successor in this. Because we came after you, even us came after you, and we looked up to you in the whole fully loaded done deal. I'm proud of you, bruh.
Appreciate you. Proud of you
just
too.
seeing the growth, seeing the evolution. That shit is just dope to see. And shit, I'm gonna be supporting that shit. I done been there 11 times already.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying?
I see you pull up on us, man.
Yeah, man, pull up on us. Shit, man. I think that's it for me, bro.
Yeah.
You want to do some music picks right quick?
We can save it for next time.
All right, I'm gonna just say shout out to PK and releasing that new Jacket record.
Shout out PK.
Definitely, that's a good record.
Featuring Freddie Gibbs. That shit is tight as fuck.
Shout out to Freddie Gibbs being part of that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Max Berry mixed that, right?
Thank you to Freddie Gibbs for being a part of that, because
he didn't mail that in. Like he really spit on that like the right way.
And I knew they fucked with each other for real. Jack spoke highly of Gibbs he was like early on Gibbs.
No, I remember seeing when Gibbs was on CCE with Young Jeezy.
Yeah.
On the TM103 tour, and he brought out the whole Mob Figures.
Yeah.
At Mezzanine when he opened up for Jeezy.
Yeah.
He was on tour with him.
Let's talk. That's dope.
Yeah. So he
like 2013, I want to say.
Yeah. It was when Da Vinci was fucking with him.
Yeah, man.
That's hard.
Yeah, he was fucking with Gibbs. So yeah, if y'all ain't heard that new Jack record, stream that. It's featuring Freddie Gibbs. And I just want to, mentioned it last podcast.
I was about to mention this.
But the Young Lot,
dedicated.
Yeah, the dedicated album. That shit, man. That shit is tight as fuck.
Sounds right.
8 records, quick. What'd you say?
It's a lot hard.
Yeah. A lot hard. We worked hard on that, man. And I was telling Sean in a text message that, you know, it really went from 16 songs to 12 songs, and we really like cut all the fat off that shit and cut it down to 8 songs, and I feel like we did right by that, because that shit is a great listen straight through. Young Lot, new album out right now, new EP out right now, everywhere, streaming everywhere. He got the new video featuring Glasses Malone, the cuz from LA, and Lil Bean, the new hot Frisco phenom. It's called Keep It On Me. Stream that right now. It's doing really, really good. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I see that.
And go grab that. He got more videos coming soon. So, yeah, man. Episode 36. Hope y'all felt it. Don Toriano, thank you again. Thank you a million times. Shout out to Vegan Mob. Go grab that. Oh, what is the address? We cannot end it without giving the fucking address. We'll be a disservice.
Vegan Mob is 500 Lake Park Avenue, right in the town, across the street from Lake Merritt, at the legendary building of the Quick Way, where it used to be the Quick Way.
Can't miss it.
I was about to say, you can't miss it.
Big old green building.
Yeah.
Full of good energy.
Man, go grab some Vegan Mob, then go see a movie. Go grab some Vegan Mob, go kick it on the fucking,
take a walk
at the lake.
Yeah,
you feel me? All this shit,
play
man.
Some drums.
Try to go on a weekend where they got the DJ out. You still doing the DJ?
Yeah, Black Mark.
Black Mark. Come on, shout out DJ Black Mark.
Shout out DJ Black Mark.
Hell yeah. Vegan Mob, it's the mob. I'm D.E.O.
I'm Sean G.
And
Don Toriano.
Come on, man.
You hear you.
Episode 36. Peace.
Peace.